Well, welcome back, folks. This is a follow-up to the video I posted a few days ago regarding the YL1 seat on my project bike. Appreciate everyone that replied, and all of you did pick up on the same thing that I did, and that is, and the reason I posted the video is my seat here does not have the white side panels all the way around, nor the Yamaha script on the back of the seat. And initially, I was a little confused by that because my presumption was that all the YL1s had that white side panels and the Yamaha script on the back. So I did some research, and lo and behold, I did find some photos of quite a number of bikes actually that did not have the white side panels or logo. And as I did some reading and research, I came to the conclusion that Yamaha actually used two different seats on these models. This one, which is all black with no script, and then the more commonly found, at least I think it was more commonly found, version with the white side panels. And I think the one Brewster, and I have to give you guys credit, you come up with creative screen names. The one Brewster indicated, and I agree with him, that this was an original seat for a number of reasons. That is the texture and the design of the seat, and I also, that is the material that's made from the piping. Also on the back, it looks original. That is the little clamps that are used when you wrap the cover over, all are in very good condition. There's no tool marks, there's no damage to them. They don't look like they have been flexed. And even more importantly, the plastic that you can see here all the way around, and this is what the one Brewster had identified also, was what originally was put on at the factory, and then the dealer cuts it off when they prep the bike for sale, or put it on the showroom. And this bike has, the seat has that plastic remnants all the way around, which I don't believe would have been preserved if this seat had been recovered. So based on the photos that I could find of a number of YL1s with the same seat, that is all black, the fact that it looks original on the back side and how it was originally made, and the plastic remnants from the factory. And there's a third component to this. When I was shopping for a new seat cover, I did find a number of them. You could get them out of the UK, you could find them in Thailand, Asia, and you could source them out of the US. One supplier out of, I think they're out of California in the US, indicated that he sells both versions, that is all black, and the other version with the white side panels and the script, because he said that in his experience Yamaha offered both types of covers. And he claims that his cover has a perfect match to the grain and shape and all that, like most of them do. So that was a third element. So first was I could find photos of multiple bikes with the seat that looked identical. Number two, the backside suggests this is an original cover, especially with this plastic remnant from the factory. And number three, that supplier who indicated he made or offers both covers because Yamaha, in his view, offered both. Those three things lead me to believe that this is in fact the original seat. The one thing I did not know was the one Brewster said this was a later model seat. I would probably have guessed it would have been an earlier model seat. So that was a learning for me, or a discovery that he shared with me that I appreciate knowing. I do have the serial number of my bike. I'm not sure where that fits into the model year sequence for these bikes. I haven't really done any research on that to speak of. But that's an interesting bit of trivia, that this was a later version of the bike or seat rather than an earlier, which is what I thought it probably would have done, or it would have been. So nonetheless, that's where I'm at, and I have ordered a new replacement cover, all black. I will be restoring the seat pan coming up here in a future video. And I think the one Brewster also mentioned, the foam, the seat foam is going to be a problem, and I think he's right, because this foam, and obviously I haven't taken this apart, but this foam is awful rough shape. It's very dry and brittle, and I haven't really researched yet to see if new replacement foam was available for this bike. It might be, I just don't know. Otherwise I might have to end up making my own foam. Well, that's it for this video. Again, I appreciate everyone that responded, and I learned some things during this process. Any further comments, feel free to drop them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.